Hey, yo, good morning. What up? It's Saturday morning. What is it? October 19th. Uh, Welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons, episode 32 of 2024. Man, we're moving along. Let's see. End of October. Only got about 2.5 months left. 24. Crazy, huh? Sorry I'm late this morning. Been having a bit of a morning. Hey, good morning, Jim. Welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons. Yeah, I already got started real early this morning. Already went out and had my coffee, so I'm on the water right now. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get a page in here of this book. But I got other stuff to work on. But hey, you are spectacular, sir. You don't have to do anything. You can just sleep in and be spectacular. Uh, I'm going to turn the light off here. So give this a try. What are you up to today, Jim? Working on your book? Good job. Congratulations on Finished Fungus. Great movie. Yes, I'll try to be quiet and not wake up Leanne. Erin likes to sleep in on Saturday mornings. She works real hard during the week and takes advantage of the weekend to sleep in. Whereas I get up early no matter what. I don't always get up and around, but I'm up regardless. All right, so where was I? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, this is going to be an interesting page that I need to lay out here. Outside of the mouth, he said, are you feeling blue, boy? So I need to open Procreate here and open Blue, Blue. Duplicate this page. And we're going to call this page 10. We're going to move it down here. We're going to open it and go to the pencil layer. Oh, we're already in the pencil layer. Change the color to black. Pencil. I. So I have an idea of how I want to lay this page out. So this is going to be the little kid. See, the little kids got to be mostly hay. Okay, gonna be the ear right here. All right, and then the grandpa is gonna be. This will be his shoulder. And I think grandpa's gonna have like a smirk on his face, right? It says here, blah blah blah. The side of his mouth, he says, "Are you feeling blue, my boy?" And then this is grandpa's hat. My friend's texting me. Oh, good morning, Chris. Buenos dias. How's it going? All right. Let's see. What are you up to today, Chris? Hope you're having a nice day. We'll have a nice day. Pretty early there, I know. Grandpa's hat's got to cover his head. I'm listening while I clean the house. Oh, good. Uh, Glad we can hang out. I hope you have a productive morning. He said, I streamed yesterday afternoon. I might use that schedule from now on, at least until December from 5:30 to 6:30. Oh, okay. Friday evening. Nice, nice. I wonder if that's a good time for me to use a normal paintbrush for the eraser. Probably not. evenings are usually busy. I don't know, though. Sometimes I'm making dinner for my daughter or something. Let's see, what's that like? I like the hair, the kids' hair better, or I don't know. Let's just go with this. Oh, I know what I need. I need the string from the hat. Man, even though I'm like awake this morning, my hand does not feel like it's fully functional. I feel like I could use the warm up sketch. This is funny. If I had, this is so like anatomically incorrect. Grandpa's got a neck. Okay, I'm going to draw his collar up here. Then he loses his chin. I don't know. This drawing's not going the way that I want it. But I might just go with it, you know? I don't want to be too precious. Who cares if it's anatomically incorrect, you know? This could be fun. All right, I'm just going to go with it. So it tells the story. You know, that's the important thing. So let's go to the ink layer. Ink, ink, ink. The great thing is I'm going to draw a dragonfly back there. Let's see. We lit the dragonfly. All right, inking. This pen. Looks like I'm already on the right size. Okay. Probably want to go bigger than that, actually. 15, 16. Because Grandpa's like super close up. Draw the string here for that. Draw his collar. See my hand. Man, I gotta get steady. Jeez Louise. What's going on? I don't know what the deal is, but I can't seem to draw a straight line. There we go. That's Grandpa's neck. Here's Grandpa's nose. Grandpa's shoulder, and then Grandpa's hat. Man, I'm struggling this morning. What is going on? There we go. All right, let's make a smaller pen. How's the tunes this morning? This is kind of okay. It's no mink fungus, but it'll do. That's the kid's nostril. All right. Okay, let's do this color in here. Well, I hope everything's good where you're at. Man, the weather here in Michigan has been pretty spectacular the last few days. I haven't got out and enjoyed it hardly at all. But it's kind of a bummer. But hey, I'll take it. All right. And then I want to draw a dragonfly. It's kind of like flying away. The kid missed. He's so kind of down that he missed seeing the dragon. All right. There. I like that. Okay. So now let's draw third paint the color. And then the painting, gouache, gouache. Yeah, Chris, if you're still there. Yeah, I think it's important to try to kind of work this, you got to get it in when you can. You know what I mean? To find a time that works for you. That's how I feel about it. Just work this into your life. And if, like, I've been able to do this Saturday morning thing, it's been working out pretty good. Um, Sometimes I don't feel like doing it, to be honest. Like this morning is, but it works for me if I just kind of commit to it a little bit and I get consistent artwork. And don't feel like I'm neglecting that part of my life. I guess is uh, what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we all got to try to figure out what works for us and when we can get our because you got stuff you have to do, and then you got stuff you want to do. And what's the point of doing all the stuff you have to do if you never get a chance to do what you want to do? That's what I don't understand. So I don't want to get old or think I never did anything I wanted to do. You know, so you got to get it in when you can. All right, so I got a color palette here that I can use, which is kind of nice. So Grandpa's shorts, which is also be his hat. Chris says, yes, sometimes I don't have energy or time to stream. I lost my cleaning lady, so now apart from working at university, clean the house and do errands on the weekends. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Any prospects of replacing her? Did you misplace her? I'm afraid to ask. What happened to her? But yeah, that's a bummer. All of a sudden now you have all this other stuff you got to do. I think you know some of us tend to beat ourselves up. Like, oh man, I didn't have time. I didn't have. Right, being lazy. I didn't do what I wanted to do. When I feel like you got to like step back and have some perspective and like, there's a reason I don't have energy because I'm doing all this other stuff I normally don't do. You know, sometimes it's just life taking over. You don't have the energy to do what you want to do. And that's okay. You got to get your rest. Hard to replace. She was safe, honest. She didn't steal things from my house. I don't want to try to. That could be. Oh man, I see. So it's hard to find, huh? That's interesting. Well, sorry to hear that, Chris. We've uh we've had one thing that experience similar to that we've had is like a handyman. We've had a hard time finding reliable people to do like jobs on our house that we're willing to pay for, you know. Um, though I think we found a good one. This young cat, the son of this guy that I used to work with. He's pretty reliable. He likes doing it. So he had been with me for almost 5 years. Oh, bummer. Yeah, I imagine that's hard to find a new person. It's weird here. I would be like, "Hey, you want to do this work on my house? You know, da, da, da. Yeah, we'll come out and give you a quote." And then like they wouldn't show up. And then they'd come out, they'd look at it and go, "Okay, we'll send you a quote." And they'd never send me the quote. You know, just weird stuff. And then actually, this was weird. We just had somebody do some work on our house, and then they haven't billed us yet, or they built, haven't paid them. I'm gonna have to call them to pay them. That's weird. Like you just leaving a bunch of money. I don't know what's going on these days. People are strange. Like, I mean, part of me doesn't want to call, obviously, but I also don't want to be trying to get by, be dishonest. Well, I'll probably call them. Honey's hair is this color. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's a freelance guy like I am or something. Sometimes I don't like collecting money. I mean, this is a business. The guy, they didn't have, it wasn't like they had employees come out and do the work. Now they haven't billed us. I got to call them on Monday and figure out what's going on. It's been a few weeks. I don't want to get a bill all of a sudden after I've forgotten about it. And it's not just for a few bucks either. What would you do? Would you call them? All right, let's see. This drawing's, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, but it's coming along quickly. All right. All right, I'm gonna erase the pencils. We just got the sky in there. I think the sky is this color. There we go. Oops. Okay. All right. Now the lettering. I'm gonna do the lettering right now instead of the shading. All right. Say copy there. Go to our top layer and add text. Paste. There we go. All right, then we take all the text like that, and we make it Times New Roman. Size 14. And there it is. There we go. Ah, that's good right there. Let's go to the shading layer. This is our shadow color. Oh, I wanted to get some red. Orange, I mean. We're not the color. Give some color to their cheeks, and then we got to do the color of the hat for this string from the hat. Almost forgot to color that in. There we go. Oh, hey, whoa, I've been missing out on the text. Chris says, I love the colors. Thank you, Chris. Oh, and here's some road cartoons. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. No, so nice to see you. Good. I was just thinking about you this morning. And then Chris says, I made sugar skulls yesterday for decoration. Sugar skulls. I think I can imagine what that is. I love Halloween time of the year. It's fun. I like seeing people dressing up, goofing around, and being silly. All right, now we can go to the shade layer, shading color here. This music's kind of funky, isn't it? Can get rid of this palette thing here. I was stressed out from work the last couple of weeks. I had a test I had to take. And on Wednesday, I took my test. Passed. It was close. I was worried and almost didn't pass, but I did pass. So, hey, moving on from that. Of course, now they give you new work to be stressed out about. Whatever. This is life. Okay. I like how that's turned out. There we go. Yeah, I think I gotta go to the bathroom. Yikes. I had a coffee this morning and then I started drinking some water. And my bladder teeny tiny. It must be. All right, let's put the shadow on his face and this whole head, really. And his body. Yep, I gotta go to the bathroom. So, what I'm gonna do is see if I can find this thing. Hang on a minute. Picture this. Be right back. Hold on a second. Through my Windows, it's not a Windows Explorer, but Mac is called Finder. I can't get to my desktop. So silly. And that's not where the thing is anyway. So, you know what I'm going to do? Why didn't I think of this before? I'll just put, oh, Chris says, I need to rest a bit before fixing breakfast. But the first floor of the house and the 3 bedrooms are clean now. Congratulations, Chris. I'll get some good rest. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a comment that says, be right back. If a YouTube commercial plays while I'm gone, my apologies. Be right back. All right. Back like I never left. All right. Yeah, my hand was sweating. Position. I want to do the shadow on his face a little more. Okay. This one. There we go. Let's add in some highlights. like that. Man, look, it's like old Jim says, I need to start another project so I can listen to you in the coffee shop instead of in bed. Early here on the West Coast. Yeah, it's a little bit creepy when I'm in your bed. I can attest to that because I fell asleep to the art captures the other night with you talking. You were in my bed late at night, and I woke up with this dirty feeling. I didn't like it. Jim, Jim, I love you, but not like 8:31 a.m. This is kind of nuts, you guys. I am kind of done with this page in like 45 minutes. Like if I just did this, I mean, I should be done with this whole thing. But I've actually enjoyed working on it at a relaxing pace. It's been kind of nice. Like when I was working on Detective Perez, it was like I was going to war, man. Jim, do you have plans for a new project now that the full fungus is complete? Yes. Acquiring minds want to know, Jim. What's the next big thing out of the blue universe? Is the music been interrupted? Are we getting a political ad? What's going on here? Yeah, something's going on with my YouTube. I wonder if the whole thing is crapping out. Am I still here, you guys? Are we still alive? What's going on? I can't even pause it. The music just the alarm beep. Have you guys not been hearing the music this whole time? Because this is what jamming out, man. But now my music has stopped. Here's what I'm gonna do. Somebody make a comment. Are you guys still there? I'm gonna close this. Let's see. I just go to plain old YouTube. I could click on my video and see what's going on there. Groove Fusion Jazz Funk Sessions. Let's play this. Great artwork. Still music, but I had been making noise. Still here. I didn't hear any music. You hear it now? I've got music playing. I wonder if I got some settings on my StreamYard that's like canceling out the music audio. Let's go to audio here. Echo cancellation. Automatically adjust. Sounds like there's a filter that affects your voice a little bit. Huh. Echo cancellation must be off. Use stereo audio. Hmm. Yeah, but Adam, StreamYard might be canceling out. I think it is. Let's see. How do I turn it off? Automatically adjust the mic volume. There we go. I'll turn the volume up on my mic. 130 there. iMac microphone. Paolo's iPhone microphone. I got that muted. You can hear now. You can hear the music now. Okay. Yeah, something must have been canceling it out. One of these settings that I just unchecked everything. So now I'm getting like this weird reflection in my iPad. Let me turn this back on. Music in the house. Nice. Yeah, you guys, I'm done with this drawing. I don't know what to do. I don't want to do another one. You know what I might do? I'm going to do just the rando drawing of something weird. But first, yeah. Oh, I know what I'm going to draw. All right, you guys. I'm going to find these reference photos. You guys won't be able to see the reference photos that I'm drawing from, but you'll be able to see. Whoa! You'll be able to see what I'm drawing. So we'll do that for a little bit, and then I will just, call it a day. All right, let me find my reference photos. Give me a minute, you guys. All right. So. All right, here we go. These photos are bananas that I'm going to be using for reference. Let's see which one to pick one. Not that one. I think I like this one. Okay. So let me go back to. Oh, but the problem is I'm not going to be able to see the comments. Some tips or tricks in Procreate. Oh, yeah, I can go. I don't know if I have anything, Chris. I don't know if I have anything, good to share. I keep it pretty simple, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know that I bet you that all the things that I do, you already know. I like to keep it simple. I think that's one of the keys to enjoying this, is keeping it simple. And it also makes you more creative in the art sense, maybe. Like instead of relying on technology tricks and things, be creative in your art, So, it's that thing where you give limitations to yourself, and then you work with within those limitations. You get real creative. But thanks for thinking that I might have something to share. I haven't used Procreate for 4 months. I've been that busy. Oh man. Well, shucks. I guess the one thing that I do is I use layers, you know. So like, I use layers a lot. I'll just say that. So I have a sky layer, you know, and then I name them because I've realized that I started losing track of what's what, and so the time it takes to name these layers is worth it. Here's another little trick that I did. So I'm making this book. It's like 22 pages, and what I did was I went ahead and after a few pages I made this template. Well, here's the template page. It has all the layers here named ahead of time, and then I made a palette layer with all my colors, and I put the word of what the color actually is used for right here. So I have the colors because I have a palette for this whole thing, this very limited palette right here. These are the only colors that I use for the most part, and for 99.9% of the pictures in here. So that's another thing, like there's no green in here, you know, there's no red. A very limited palette. So it forces you to be creative in your, you know, your composition and what you're doing. So, but having those layers pre-set up, and then what I do is in my gallery, I just duplicate that thing when I start a new drawing. And so I don't know if that's a good tip, but that's what I've been doing. So Chris says, I need to start from zero again. I bet you'll just jump right in. I know you were learning, I remember you were learning really, really quickly. So Another thing is, here's what annoys me, is now that I look, like, on this drawing, his shirt has a collar, here he doesn't have the collar, here he's got a real skinny neck, like the kid's chain, now he's got this big fat neck, you know, like I'm because it takes so long between drawings, I'm not remembering what format, and yeah, I should refer back to my character. You know, that just comes with practice, I guess. But I didn't stick, good grief. I should redo that one. I can redo his neck and collar. Okay, why don't I do that right now? This is going to be a real drag, but fuck it. So what I'll do is, I'm just going to blank out all this color, go right to the ink, get the inking, make sure that I got the right size pen, 10 there. Okay, now go to the eraser and I'm going to erase his neckline there, and this color. And I'm gonna, maybe I'll put the pencil back. There, that'll give me kind of a reference. So now we go back to the ink. And I have the wrong color. Black, there we go. Alright, so fill in his shirt now. Collar. And skinny little neck. There we go. And that's better. Now the color is going to be all messed up though. So we go down to the color. choose the correct color for his shirt. And choose paintbrush, painting. All right. There we go, and we should erase this part of the color. Let's see. The sky is filled in. Well, I think that wasn't so bad now, was it? Erase the pencil. Oh, that's a highlight right there. Just erase that. All right. There. Fixed it. Will your book go to print? How can you make sure the colors will not be affected? Yeah, it's gonna go to print, Chris. And there is things you can do to make sure the color comes out the way you want it. But to be honest with you, I'm not going to be that picky about it. Like, however it comes out, I'll probably be fine with. You know, I'm not that discerning as long as it looks blue, which I'm sure it will. But there are some people that are really, concerned about the accuracy of the colors. And there are things that you can do to your files to make sure that that you get a good printout. And the reason I know this is because Josh Kimball did like this video on it about, because he used to work professionally with printers and stuff, and knows quite a bit about how to do that. And so it's like it relies on the file that you send to the printer and what kind of colors you include on it and things like that. Yep, I'm just screwing this up, so let me undo that. But I'm not real concerned about how mine turns out. I think it'll be probably fine. I want to pick my shade color here. Am I on my shade layer? Yes, I am. I want to actually put the shade on the other side of the string. Since I'm out here doing this. Doodle-da-da. Might as well fill this in too. There we go. Are you working? Yeah, Chris, I have no idea what I'm working in. That's part of it, like CYMK or RGB. I don't even know. I think if you go to the file of the photo, like I could, anyway. Yeah, Chris, I don't know. That's definitely like the question you have to ask yourself when you go to the printer, though. Is you got to send them the files formatted properly so that they can print the colors correctly. And I mean, I may look into that a little bit before I go to print it, but because I got to export it from export it. I don't know if you do that when you export it from Procreate into the photo, into the file. Or do you set the settings on the, I don't know how that works. I mean, I've read about it and seen tutorials on it, and I just don't remember the answer to these things. But you're on the right track, of course. So I guess if I get it printed and it looks really bad, then I'll have to go back. But, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. But depending on the art and what you're creating, sometimes that can be a real issue. It's like you want the colors to be what you want them to be, so anyway, I'm pretty happy with this page, so I'm going to go to my let's see what Chris has to say about that. No, not at all. No, thanks for asking. I don't know. If you have insights, or I'm sure you want to print something. I mean, I love books, obviously. I don't know if you can see out my bookshelf behind me, but I've heard your settings need to be CMYK, CYMK if you, I think is it CMYK? If you intend to print from the start. Like from the start when you start creating the thing, huh? I don't know if, let's look. Let's go back to the thing. Let's go here. Would it be prefs? No. Canvas? I mean, I don't even know. What's this? Hue saturation, blah, blah, blah. Might be here, but brightness, all that. Yeah, I don't know. Have to do some Googling, man. Have to do some Googling. Yeah, watch me get to the end and have it wrong and have it come out looking real bad. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it, Chris. I think it's a very interesting topic, though. I wish I had better things to say about it. There's Mr. Phil. Good morning, sir. I kind of got started late, but I've only been going for about an hour, and I already got a page in. So, booyah. And I was just going to kind of sketch for a little bit, and then call it a day. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to sketch for a little bit. Get out of this and go to my sketching BS right here. Duplicate. There we go. Here we go. Boom. I got a folder called Sketching BS. Late day today. Yeah, for me, well, I actually got up real early and did a few other things. Went out and got a coffee and da-da-da. But here I got started on my stream late. Are you talking about yourself? I'm just getting up. I had a really late night. Yeah, you're a night owl. I'd say you're getting up early. That's cool, though. Fascinating. Fascinating. All right. Anyway, so I don't know if what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna take this window, pull it away from here to a different window, and then make it smaller. Set it right here, see? You guys can't see what I'm doing, but it all makes very much sense. And then go back here. That way I can see the comments. Like I'm just getting up. I had a really late night. I can see the comments. Even this is a bit late for me. Well, hey, good on you, Phil. Getting some good sleep, staying up late. Go for it, why not? All right, so what you guys can't see on my screen is I can see the picture that I want to draw from, and then I can also see the comments. So what I can't see is my screen that I'm sharing with you guys, but whatever, I don't need to see that. All right, so anyway, I got this picture up here. I'm going to just sketch from it. There's I'm kind of conflicted, you guys, actually. I love doing the Saturday morning cartoons, but there's also a live figure drawing event that goes on in the city on Saturday mornings that I would love to go to. And a friend of mine, an artist friend of mine here, Ethan, just reminded me about it a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, he's like, man, we should go. I'm like, oh man, but I always do my Saturday morning cartoons. And so I'll probably stick with this. But see if you guys can figure out what I'm drawing here after a few minutes. But drawing from a photo like this is not the same as drawing from life, you know, from real life. But I'm just kind of messing around here, so why not? Yeah, man, I already got my proportions off. I should just start over. I'm gonna start over. God dang it. All right. I started getting in the weeds. Do a bigger gesture here. Look at this picture, the more bananas it is. Good grief. Guys, let me know when you figured out what it is that I'm drawing. It's there we go. All right. Wow. The more I look at this drawing, the more I realize that the more I look at the photo, I realize what an amazing photo it is. Move this to the middle. Can you guys tell what I'm drawing? You can see it, right? Let me zoom in here. Man, this guy's got some friggin' muscles, man. Oh my gosh. So basically I can see every muscle in this dude's body. Very chiseled. So like if you want to learn, muscle anatomy, I guess this could be a way to do it. I mean, the thing about this guy, though, his anatomy is not normal. I mean, it's ridiculous. But he definitely has all the muscles showing. So, how much am I really learning here? I don't know. I think this guy, I remember from what I was reading about him, he's Iranian. He's an Iranian bodybuilder. muscles going through his forearm here. Just do like that. Try to capture him like that. There we go. And then this. Kind of all dark through there. Maybe at some point I'll go in here and do some highlights. Man, oh man, this guy's got some muscle. Got muscles coming out of his muscles. He's got muscles in his hands, in his hair. Chris says, nice sketch. Thanks, Chris. See, now that I do that, I gotta go back here and click on the picture. I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon though, because I gotta pee again. This has kind of been fun though. This dude's muscles, good grief. Look at this, he's got muscles down here coming out of his muscles. Do some of these ab muscles right here. And then the muscles that I find fascinating are these ones that come out. Like they're over top of the ab muscles. They kind of look like ribs. I mean, dang. Here's this ab. I need to erase that a little bit, don't I? The abs are super defined like that. And his abs over here. It's all dark back there. And that's all the way because he's got these muscles coming down over here. You know where you got like your little spare tire? He's got muscles coming out of there. Come way down here. And most guys have their little spare tire here. His has got muscles coming out of it. Who knew? Like that. He doesn't even have a belly button. There's no room for it. Good grief. I'm glad I'm not built like this. I'm glad I have a super soft underbelly and blubber everywhere. And I shake when I walk. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be built like this. It would suck. Poor guy. These guys have muscle on top of muscle. Yeah, they do. I don't know, this drawing has lots of problems, but whatever. It's kind of fun. I haven't done this kind of drawing in a long time. His legs would be under here. And the legs, man. The muscles you got to come out of his legs are just. I'm not even going to get into it. Here, let's do this though. Take this, turn it white, do some highlights. Alright. Oh man, I gotta go with that. Alright, real good highlights, strong highlights up here. Lots of them here. Even some here. Got to go. Time to get ready for the errands of the day. Bye everyone. Bye Chris. Good to see you. Hope you have a nice day. Hope to catch you soon again. Okay, there's real highlights back here on the shoulder. Here. Thanks for stopping by, Chris. Here and here. And that'll probably do it. There he is, Mr. Muscle Man, that I didn't finish. I haven't done drawing like that in a long time. That's kind of fun. Now I can see the picture. Okay, well, hey, that was fun. Hour and a half, drawing, chatting. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. See ya in 2 weeks. Adios.